Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the Clear Path, your guide to the practice and teachings of Islam. The topic that was anchored today by our Ustaz Abdul Rahman Fadl. It was as if that topic was, for me, it was like, it was so emotional that I felt I was seeing myself. So the only lessons I took away from that story, the etiquette and lessons of Hajj, was the topic. Was that if you think that Allah tested you so much with many things, look back the story on, or go watch the video on the story of, Ibrahim. Allah, tested him so much, and he never failed not once. And many of us can, or will Allah give a child at the age of 83, Allah will still ask you to slaughter that child, and you without thinking about it, you just said, mashallah, just do as Allah has says. How many and how many people can stay apart, stay away from their child and wife commanded by Allah? So you see, that story brought so much thinking, that if you think you have been tested so much, man, go watch that video, go listen to that video, then you will understand that Allah does not punish us with tests, with challenges, but because He loves us so much. Again, I understand why I'm so loved by Allah. I know I'm loved. I might not have everything that I want, and my life might not be going the way as planned, but one thing is for sure, that He's constantly with me. So see your situation as, blessings against, punishment. Allah has said in the Quran that He will not bother His soul mother, but He can bear. Each time He gave us challenge, each time He gave us, we lose our loved one, He just have a way of, keeping us whole. If you believe, if you hold strong to Him, if you connect deeply with Him, He has a way of strengthening you, of keeping you whole, He knows you are in pain, He knows you are heartbroken, He knows you are shattered, but only Him can put you together again. Only you can strengthen you, only you can keep you going, only Him can keep you going, only Him can make way when there is no way. But that doesn't mean, as human beings, as His servant, we will always still have challenges in life. So it's okay to have those pains, but trust me, when you have the taqwa of Allah, because that is one of the story, having taqwa of Allah is very, very important. So when you have that taqwa, if you have the consciousness, if you have the understanding of taqwa as a Muslim, you will know that Allah knows you too well, knows us too well. Allah is always with us. It's so, the topic today was so emotional for me that I was started crying. But mashallah, I learned so much again, knowing fully well that He loves me. He loved us when He gave us challenges. because sometimes we tend to go, deviate from his paths. The only way he can bring us closer is when he tests us and he wants to see. So if you think you know the story of Ibrahim or Abraham, Ibrahim in Islam, you need to watch this video. You need to watch the lecture that was taught by our Sheikh Abdurrahman Fadalu. You will understand what it means to be patient, to be faithful, to be obedient servant of Almighty Allah. I tell people every day that we were created for the purpose of just coming to this world to enjoy. We are going to pass, he said it, he said we are going to pass through some tests. We are going to pass through some tests to be worthy of Al-Jannah. So why are we complaining when we have those tests, dish on us from him? Why are we, why are we ascribing them to Shaitan always? Why are we not, dealing with them and accepting them and move on and hoping that Allah will give us the ease that we are asking for? He will always give us ease. He also says something about sometimes you're asking Allah for something. Allah doesn't give you that direct answer. And he, backed it up with when Ibrahim asked Allah for a pious son, and Allah gave him not just a pious son, he gave him a patient and a pious son. And he said, and he blessed even his generation unborn, even his grandson Jacob. Allah blessed him, bless his generation. So when you're asking for something, Allah might turn that thing into more blessings in a different form. You might be thinking, oh, he didn't answer. No, he did. And if Allah does not answer that prayer, and I don't think Allah do not answer prayer, he does answer prayer in different ways. But if that thing you are asking for is not the right time or is not meant for you, he will give you something even much better that you might not even be aware. So how do I tell myself, am I grateful to Almighty Allah on a daily basis? Am I grateful? I'm always grateful. Is when I look at myself where I was years back and I look at myself where I am right now, not where I want to be, I'm grateful knowing fully well that I'm not where I used to be. So if you are that one person who sees yourself in not where you used to be, you're in a different space and different time at this present time, then you have a reason to be grateful to Almighty Allah. And if you remember during the Ramadan, he said, success, wealth does not determine the success on this earth. You'll be successful on this earth. What determines your success is how well you have, served Allah. How well you have obeyed his command and stay away from what he has prohibited. How well have you done that? How well have you, live with people around you in peace, care for your brothers and sisters? Those are the questions. May Allah make it easy. Of course, we are human. We are very emotional. Sometimes you know, we lose our way, and each time we lose our ways, we always ask Allah to give us something that will bring us back to Him. So, if you are going through any form of adversity, challenges right now, it is because somehow you have slid out of that roadmap, and Allah wants you back. And He says something: whatever you love too much should be slaughtered for Allah. You know, sometimes and most times I used to sit down and I reflect. I'll be like, oh my God, I think Allah took Akim because he loved me too much, and I love him too much. And I remember a week before he passed, I said something and I asked Allah to please forgive me. Forgive me. I beg Allah to forgive me. That statement I made every day of my life. I said, Ya Allah, thank you for giving me this wonderful man. And I said to him, do you know that you are my God on earth? Allah was my God in heaven. A statement I don't think I was supposed to make. A week later, Allah showed me that He is my God in heaven and my God on earth. Sometimes we say things when we are so happy and forgetting that who is behind every success, every happiness, everything that we are going through or we are having as, human beings. Now, I have learned to tell my kids when they say, Mommy, I love you too much. I cannot think I can. I said, no, it's a lie. Baby, I love you too, but that love should be channeled to Almighty Allah. You only ask Allah to prolong Mommy's life. And I'm preparing my young kids at this age that Allah can call at any time. And when He does, move on. They don't want to hear it, but I tell them, now they understand that it's Allah that gave and take. And it's Allah that determines everything. I don't provide anything for you people, but it's Allah that gave me in order to provide for you guys. So my kids understand that. So my dear brothers and sisters, let's teach our kids how to, channel their gratitude to Almighty Allah and Allah alone. Teach them how much Allah loved them and how much they should love Allah. And I had, when I met Ustaz Akim, each time I say thank you, when he does something I say thank you, he tells me astaghfirullah. I'm like, but later I got to understand why he always say astaghfirullah. That means it's not his power, it's Allah. You shouldn't tell me thank you, you should thank Allah. He always saying thank Allah. I'm not the one who did it, it's Allah. So we should learn to thank Allah, because most of us now appreciate human being. We worship human being like us more than we even, worship Allah. I used to tell my kids, when I tell them to go to Arabic school, go and bring your Quran, let's practice, and they're frowning their face. I said, when you are in school, do you frown your face? And they said, no, Mommy. I'm like, so the Western education you are getting is only for this world. The Quran is the only one that you benefit here, both in this one and the hereafter. They're like, okay. So please, brothers and sisters, let's learn to appreciate Allah. Let's learn to be more devoted to our religion, to our family, devoted to Almighty Allah first and foremost. You know, do the things that will be pleased in His eyes. And when you're doing something good in the cause of Almighty Allah, and people are against it, just know that you're on the right path. Trust me. May Allah make it easy for us and accept all our dua. We are not perfect. He didn't make us to be perfect. So when each time you err, you think you have sinned, just seek for forgiveness. Allah is most compassionate and most merciful and most forgiving. He's always there to forgive us as much as we ask for that forgiveness. And may Allah continue to ease our path. So on that note, I would like to say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi. I would like to say Assalamu alaikum. I just thought I should share this on the clear path. Please go watch the video and on the etiquette and lesson of Hajj and al-Kabir. Let us know what you think, what your thoughts, what your take on it, and may Allah make us better Muslim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. See you guys again on another time on one-on-one with you guys like this. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum.